Well, hello, my friends. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Today, I wanted to make a recipe with you. We're going to make lucky marshmallow squares. So, parents, I emailed you the recipe along with visuals and steps and numbers so your kiddos can sequence along with me. I've never made this before, so we're gonna do this together, and if we make mistakes, that's okay. We will work them out. So, before we get started, you have to be careful. There's some steps that you're gonna need help with an adult, so make sure you have an adult with you. And before we get started, I already washed my hands, but I'll give you some time to go wash your hands, and I'll wait for you right here. So go ahead, go wash your hands. Welcome back! All right, let's get started with this recipe. So, step number 1, you're going to get butter. Okay, here's the butter. You got it. We're gonna use salted butter. Okay, so now that you've got the butter, the next step is to measure the butter. Okay, so this recipe calls for 3 tablespoons of butter. So, if you turn the butter on its side, it has little lines and it tells you the different tablespoons. You're gonna count to 3 and that's where you cut it. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3. Now, you're gonna need an adult to cut, and you're gonna cut with a knife. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna cut it. And after we cut it, the next step is add butter to the bowl. Okay, so go ahead and just plop it on in there, and we are going to move on to the next step, which is melt the butter in the microwave. Okay, so we're gonna put the butter in the microwave for about 30 seconds. I realize everyone has different microwaves. It might take a little bit longer for some people. It might take a little bit less time for some people. So I feel like 30 seconds is pretty safe. You just wanna make sure that it's melted, okay? So let's check in. It looks like we have about 5 seconds. Things are going great so far. And let's keep an eye on this. Okay, great job. It looks like the butter melted. I'm not sure if you can see, but it is pretty well melted. So let's move on to the next step, which is get marshmallows. Yay! Who doesn't love marshmallows, right? So, now that I've gotten the marshmallows, I'm going to move on to the next step, which is open marshmallows. Now, what's something you use to cut? They're called a pair of scissors. Now, you're going to need the adult to help you cut, okay? So, go ahead and cut the bag, or let your adult cut the bag. And now it's opened. So let's check what the next step is. After you open the marshmallows, you're going to measure the marshmallows. Okay, so the recipe calls for 10.5 ounces of marshmallows. So this bag already came measured correctly. This is good to go. The next step is add marshmallows to the bowl. Okay, drop them in. All right, we've got them all in there. Oops, 2 more. No, 3 more. Okay, now it's good to go. The next step is melt the marshmallows in the microwave. Okay. So, we're gonna have to keep an eye on this because First of all, let's do another 30 seconds. Let's count to 30 by 10s. 10, 20, 30. Good job. So we're gonna put 30 seconds. We're gonna keep an eye on it, okay? Because marshmallows, when they're in there, the longer they're in there, they stretch and expand and get huge, and sometimes they can make a bit of a mess. So let's make sure we're watching it. I just want to say I'm very impressed with how well you're following the steps and mixing everything, getting the things that you need. It's so important to keep an eye on everything because, well, it looks like it could use a couple more seconds. We want to make sure it melts, so it's okay. We can add more time. I'm going to close it, add another 30 seconds, and again, keep an eye on it because you don't want to make a mess. Well, while that's cooking, how's your week going? My week's going well. The weather's been really nice. I hope you've been going outside and playing outside. There's so much you can do outside. You can blow bubbles, you can run around, you can jump around. You know, it's fun to look for the different birds or different animals outside. You can just listen. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna grab it with a towel because I'm assuming it's going to be hot. Now that that's out, let's check the next step, which is stir until smooth. Okay, so to stir, you're going to need that's right, a spoon. All right, let's see if we can stir it. It's working pretty good. Now this is a fun part that you could do. Just make sure your mom or dad are helping you with it, okay? Mix it as best as you can. Make sure you get the butter all in there. The butter will help mix the marshmallows. But remember, it is still very warm, so you have to be very careful. Okay? You can smell the butter. It's pretty strong in a good way. But okay, I think that's pretty well stirred. Doesn't have to be perfect. And we'll leave that be. Let's move on to the next step, which is get cereal. Okay, so this recipe calls for Lucky Charms, but you can use whatever cereal you have. There's no rules. So I've got my cereal. The next step is to measure the cereal. Okay, so you're going to need 6 cups of this cereal, okay? So we're going to measure the cereal into the bowl. So the next step is add cereal into the bowl. Okay, let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Do you know what we used to measure? This is called a measuring cup. Now listen, if you have a box of cereal and you did 6 cups, you should have plenty left over. Okay, back to the recipe. The next step is mix. All right, let's get some of this marshmallow stuff in the bowl. Okay, and then let's dump some of the cereal in there. And mix. Oh, it smells so good. Now don't worry about this being messy. It's totally fine. If you get any on your fingers, yes, it's going to be a little bit sticky. But that's the fun part of it. And once you're done, you can go wash your hands again and get all the sticky off. But this step could take a minute because there's a lot of cereal and a lot of marshmallow goo. But you know, there's fun things you can look for, like the little rainbows or the other fun little Lucky Charms in there. It's really neat. When you feel that you have enough mixed, it doesn't have to be perfect again, you can go on to the next step, which is get a large pan. Okay, so I'm going to use this large pan and place it here. The next step is add mix to the pan. Alright, so let's get as much of this out as we can and let it just plop on in there. This recipe really makes a lot. You're going to have a lot to share with your family or your friends. That'll be nice. So, now that you've plopped it all in there, the next step is spread the mix across the pan. Okay, so for this step, I'm going to use a spatula to spread it. Now, this part's tricky. It's going to stick to your spatula. That's okay. Just do the best you can. Spread it out a bit. Try to cover all of the bottom of the pan so that you can't see the bottom of the pan. This is looking good, guys. Okay, when you feel that you've got a good spread, you can move on to the next step, which is get and open sprinkles. All right, I've got my sprinkles and now let's open them. Okay, so you don't need sprinkles. It's just an extra bit of fun if you have any that you want to put in. I'm going to go ahead and choose the rainbow sprinkles, okay? So I got it. I opened it. The next step is add sprinkles to the top. Okay, so you can tap a little bit, or you can tap a little more, or you can go a little crazy. As much as you want, as much as your mom or dad let you have. All right, when you feel good about what you've done here, you can move on to the next step, which is cover and let sit for 1 hour. Okay, so some pans come with a lid, mine doesn't, so I'm just going to cover it with some aluminum foil, okay? Let me just spread this out. Make sure it's covered. And cut the ends. And again, make sure you close all the loose ends. Okay, and when it's covered, you can go ahead and walk away for 1 hour. So let's meet back up in 1 hour. See you in a bit. Good to meet up with you again. I hope you enjoyed your hour. What'd you do with yours? I went and played outside with my dog, Reba. But okay, let's get back to it. Let me put Reba down. Okay, so now the final step in this whole recipe is to eat. Great. Take off whatever lid you put on it. And then, voila. Isn't it wonderful? I'm sure yours looks just as good. So have your mom cut you off a piece of this and try it. After you've tried it, if you chose to try it, you can go through the different questions. So today I made, and you have to choose which one you made, okay? And then you're gonna say if you did try the recipe or if you did not try the recipe. And then you're gonna tell me what it tasted like to you. So did it taste like, or did it taste like, or was it like, and then would you make